Now on BBC World News, Sport Today brings you all today's breaking sports news, action and results.
Hello, I'm Steve Wyeth and this is Sport Today. Coming up, talking it over, Roberto Mancini is in discussions to become the next Galatasaray coach. Further criticism of the Bayern coach Pep Guardiola from one of Europe's top players prompts a reaction from the Bayern president. And more than 7 years after his last triumph, England's David Howell sinks a winning putt on the European Tour. Hello and welcome. A six-time championship winning manager looks set for an imminent return to work. The former Lazio, Inter and Manchester City boss Roberto Mancini is in talks with the Turkish club Galatasaray about succeeding Fatih Terim. Well, Mancini was sacked by City at the end of last season after taking them to their first Premier League title the year before. He's also won Serie A on 5 occasions. Galatasaray have taken just 7 points from their first 5 league games. Well, for more on Galatasaray's move to take Mancini to Istanbul, we can speak to Sharif Ishlir from the BBC's Turkish service. Hi there, Sharif. Why do you think Galatasaray are turning now to Mancini?
Well, actually, it's probably because Galatasaray wants to reinvest in the European League, or rather the European matches. Now, Galatasaray's first match coming up after the hiring of Mancini will be against Juventus. And Mancini knows Juventus inside out. So the team, or rather the insiders, believe that he will give it a lead in the match against Juventus. So I think it's more of a European investment with his hiring.
Just remind us, Sharif, why Galatasaray have decided to sack Fatih Terim, because he has had success with him in the past.
Oh, absolutely. He is labelled the Emperor. There is no other coach that has such a nickname in Turkey. Out of the 19 championships that Galatasaray has had in his past, he was involved with 6. Now, normally, the team felt, or rather, there is this idea that there was this bête noire between Fatih Terim and the president of the club, Mr. Ansal, and there are suggestions that it was a bit of a personal situation. And Mr. Ansal was later quoted as saying, "Am I crazy that I would fire someone so successful?" But the situation necessitated this. So it seems as though there was a bit of personal situation going on, and the reaction has been absolutely negative to it from the players, from the supporters. Even at the match that Galatasaray played over the weekend, there were a lot of supporters calling for the resignation of the president and not necessarily Fatih Terim.
So a negative reaction to that decision. How do you think the decision, because they do make their feelings known, the Galatasaray fans, how will they accept Roberto Mancini if he is to become the next manager?
Well, the reactions have not really been coming in regarding that. I think the Galatasaray fans had a huge, passionate sort of following towards Fatih Terim. So I think they're still trying to get over the shock of his departure. However, Galatasaray fans, of course, want their team to win. And if Mancini performs well, especially with the Juventus game, then he will be in for a good ride.
Sharif Ishlir, thank you ever so much.